Are you playing real estate roulette? Don't you know the house always wins? We're going to break down what's happening in this market today. So let's get started. All right, here we are at our newest listing. It's 32 acres in La Salva Beach. It's got 20 acres of strawberries. It's got a really cool 1876 farmhouse elevated up here above the slough. But let's talk about the market. We're here today to what's going on in the market. Everybody wants to know.
Everyone hears the big national headlines. Interest rates are going up in order to drive prices down. And they'll sit there and think, but where's that price decrease? Well, it actually turns out it's kind of happened. So right now we have seen those prices come down because it's very much driven by those interest rates.
Totally.
Right? It really hurts affordability. We talked about how insurance can also hurt affordability.
Yeah.
And so all these different factors coming into play. So that's been pushing down prices. Now, some people had forecasted that, we're going to see a massive drop. We're not seeing market crashes. We're not seeing massive decline, but it's definitely an opportunity for buyers right now to get in. Even though interest rates are up, you can get in at that lower price, which has benefits going forward.
Yeah, and one way to look at it is, the frenzy's over, right? This is with a lot of markets and all different products, whether you're buying a car or a house or just any kind of a large purchase, right? That frenzy's over. We're just kind of in a more balanced market. If you're not as reliant on financing, it's a great opportunity. And if you are, it's still a good opportunity because you're gonna be fixing your housing costs at a lower purchase price. Your property taxes are gonna be less. Yeah, you know what, right now the interest rate's higher, payments might be more, but that's not gonna be forever, right? So get that fixed housing cost, take advantage of the market, and you can ride the rates where it goes. That's kind of something that's always been, we get stuck in this bubble. We just look only for the last 3 years and all we can remember, but you got to look at
it's been hot.
That's right, it's all we know, right? Yeah. But you look back at decades, the housing market is very balanced and it always is increasing. They're not making more land. And this is a popular place to be. Our climate is perfect, I'll say.
Yeah.
Great spot to be. So it's a desirable place to live. You couple that with super low inventory levels just because people just really don't want to sell unless they have to sell. We'll probably touch base on that,
well, and that's what's actually kind of propped our prices up a little bit. So we've seen 20 to 30% fewer homes even come on the market this year than a normal year.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's creating higher or less supply. Even though we have lower demand, since we also have less supply, it's propping those prices up a little bit more, which I know it makes it a little bit more difficult.
It brought up a good point. You can keep this in mind, right? From a seller's perspective, right? We're still seeing buyers out there. They're ready to buy it, and how important it is to have your property ready to go, because as expensive as things are, people are less inclined to want to do a big remodel once they buy a house or fix, an old bathroom or whatever the case may be. So let us take care of these things and get them done for you during the process of prepping your home for sale. As a homeowner, you don't even feel the cost. We take care of it all during escrow. So it's not really a big problem. And you sell your home way faster and for more money. Again, these are some of the tricks that we have. And not really tricks, I shouldn't say that. It's not really a trick. It's strategies, right? It's a proven formula. It works. This is why you want to reach out to us and get that information.
And one of the things with sellers too is that most people aren't trying to sell their home a year later, right? Yeah. So when we say prices are down 1 year later or even 2 years later, most people aren't selling in that situation. They're selling 6, 7, 8, 9 years after purchasing, right? So the prices, when we look at the difference from 2015 till now, we're looking at 50-60% increase in values of homes, plus maybe they put 20% down on top of that. So there's actually, even just nationwide, more equity in houses than there ever really has been. So yes, there's a chance that a seller missed the top of the market, but that's also why we would kind of coach and train our sellers not to time the market at all. You sell when you need to sell. You buy when you need to buy. And when you kind of stick to your own principles about that, it works out.
Totally.
I kind of equate it to kind of like being in Vegas and playing roulette. That yes, you could have sold your house at 1.35 million on average, but you didn't. You could have cashed out when you were up $10,000 at the roulette table, but you didn't.
Yeah.
And then you stayed in the market or you stayed at the table and you lost that. And so it didn't exist in the first place. So the price is what it's right now. And that's something that we can really help with too, is saying, here's what your home is worth now. Yeah. Here's what your home would be worth if you took care of these upgrades. We'll show you the difference and then show you what it would cost and how we can help you take care of that to get that top dollar and kind of just a smoother process in general.
Hey guys, great stuff, Jason. this is exactly what we want to talk to you about. So let's, reach out to us and we'll break down your personal situation, right? Whatever it is, your budget, your finances, your location, your needs, all that stuff. That's what we're here for. So reach out to us. We're just a phone call, text, or email away. Look forward to hearing from you. Make it a great day.